JT.
Yo.
And then Shalom, Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites here in Colorado, coming to do this work week in and week out. We want to start off by giving all praises to
Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, rawchaa, qadash.
We want to give double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to all you Akim around the world doing this work with truth and sincerity. Shalom. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to talk about, I'm going to start it off for the elder brothers. We're going to talk a little bit about Jacob's trouble, some famine to the word. Let me get, yeah, well, you can start at 4, just to get the spirit flowing.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 4. And these are the words that Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus saith the Lord, Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear and not of peace.
And what's that voice, man? That voice is the prophets, man. You know, the Most High said, surely I will do nothing, but I will warn the prophets first, man. So that's that voice of trembling, man. But just like with King David, man, when the prophet came upon him, man, he said, does thou come as peaceably? You know, because the prophets usually don't have nothing good to say about a society, man.
That's when Samuel came, man. Samuel came, they was like, oh shit, what you come bringing peace?
Right. Yeah, David, right? That's King David was a bad man, man. And he said, does thou come as peaceably, man? Because usually the prophets ain't got nothing good to say, man.
It was like some elders from another city. It wasn't King David. This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 10. No, I started at 9. And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentations, mourning, and woe.
And that's what this book is about, man. There is good in the book, and the gospel is good news, man. But for the majority of it, man, is lamentations, mourning, and woe, man.
That balance, man.
You know, and like we just talked about, man, the Most High lets Israel know what's about to go down, man. You know, the Most High is just and merciful because He doesn't have to, man.
Same people living in
Jeremiah 30. Jeremiah 30 and 5. For thus saith Yahawah, Jeremiah 30 and 6, ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned to paleness.
And what's he going in when he's talking about travail, man? Travail is that anguish, man. It's that sheer emotion coming to the forefront, man. You know, as men, a lot of the time, no matter what race you are, you suffer in silence, man. But to travail means that something's heavy going on, man. It's biblical, man. You know, that's why it says, "Does a man travail with child, man?" Because, hey, it take a lot for a man to scream like a bitch, man.
Because the thing is, man, a lot of you,
at least for us brothers, man. You know,
because a lot of you people are not prepared for what's about to come, man. You people just walking around with your head in the clouds. You're not taking account of what's going on in the earth. You see, so when this day comes upon you, man, you see the greatest day that ever happened upon the planet Earth is going to catch you unawares, and you're going to be like a woman out here having kids, man. You're not going to be prepared for the wrath of Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi is bringing upon this earth, man.
This book is a warning, man. You know, it's a warning to prepare your mind, man, for the might of Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, man. You know?
Let's run the land back real quick.
Go ahead, I'm trying to get the spirit flowing out.
I just want to say first, though, like the brother said, that what Yahawah says in the book it's come true, man. But this is Psalms 40 and 7, and it reads, "Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me." Okay, and that's in the Old Testament. And then let me get Hebrews 2. It's Hebrews 10 and 7, and it reads, "Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me, to do the will of Yahawah."
Yeah, so the volume. So when the brother talking about does man travail with child, man, that's a heavy day, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a day unto none the like, man. You know, and it goes even further to say that men's hearts shall fail them, man. You know, and the brother go read on. You know, what's about to go down, man? Because you're seeing it daily, man. You're seeing it in the news, man. It's to the point now where it's worse than the 1800s, man. You Jakes are so fucking hard-headed, man. Ain't shit changed, man. It's more Jakes in the penitentiary right now than there was ever slaves, man, in 1865, man. Doing slave labor, man. Ain't shit changed, man. But it's about to get worse, man. That's what we're gonna talk about, man.
This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. The great day of Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, and their blood shall be poured out as dung, and their flesh, their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung.
Yeah, man, and you're not gonna get that in these plantation Christianity churches, man. You jakes all through the South, man, all across this world, all across this nation, man. You're not gonna get that in these churches, man. Everybody want to talk about God is love, man. God is forgiveness. You could be a fucking homosexual and just go pray at church every Sunday, man. That's not what's happening, man. You got to deal with the Most High pragmatically, man. The Most High ain't all about love 24/7, love everybody, man.
I get a set for you, brother.
You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say, for God loved Jacob, and what he do about Esau, man? He hated Esau, man.
Right.
Not everything about no fucking love, man. Especially when you his creation and we going off, man, consistently, man.
This is Hosea 4:6, and it reads, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that shall be no priest to me. And seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy Yahawah, I will also forget thy children."
Hey, look, man, you guys didn't have these plantation Christianity, grape juicer churches, man, since slavery, man. But the men of the Lord have been out here of recent, man, all the way back into the 80s and 70s, man. You know what I'm saying? So as people, man, you ain't got no excuse, man. Every year it's a new camp popping up, man. Hey, you're destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man, because you reject it, man. Because wisdom crieth out, man. You know, we've been rebuking at the gate, man. Trying to warn about what, man? That Jeremiah 30:7, man. Jacob's trouble, man.
About to get that too. We're going to finish it off. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
And what is it? Salaki, what is it talking about? He shall be saved out of it, because we're talking about the dark and the gloomy, right? We're talking about the seriousness of Yahawashi Yahawashi, but it says he shall be saved out of it, man. And it's talking about that remnant, man, that 1/3, man, that's going to repent, man, and come back to the ways of Yahawashi Yahawashi, man.
I got you.
It's not enough just to say sorry, man. You got to change, man.
I got you. This is Isaiah chapter 10.
Oh, okay.
Isaiah 10 and 20.
I'm about to say 23.
Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but they shall stay upon Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. That's what we're doing, man. We not trusting the Esau system no more, man. We put that shit away, because we see that has not had any profit for our people, man. All that has done is keep us separated and oppressed, man. It kept us severed from our power, man. You see, it kept us in our low condition, following the ways of these damn heathen, man. So now the remnant, we're returning back unto the Heavenly Father, repenting and acknowledging that we fucked up, man.
Yeah, Salaki, because if I may say, it's not for the whole nation yet, man. It's not for the whole nation, man. Like the brother's saying, man. Because right now, the Most High, exactly, you can go ahead and get it, but the Most High ain't fully dealing with us right now, man. He do got his back turned somewhat, because we pulled our shoulder away, man. Go ahead. Huh?
This is Matthew 7:13. "Enter ye at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in their thread. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, there is few that be that find it."
John.
Hey, that straight gate, man. Hey, the Most High is dealing with humble and contrite spirits, man. If you're gonna be in this truth, man, you understand it's not about you anymore, man. It's about doing the will of the Father, man, because we are supposed to seek after Yahawashi. And what was he about, man? Doing his Father's work, man.
That's right.
You know? It's not about our trivial shit, man. Because what did Yahawashi tell us, man? Cast our problems at his feet, man. You know? At the end of the day, this is the most important thing. Yes, brothers got lives and got issues and got heartaches that they dealing with, man. And trust me, it's rough, man. What brothers go through to teach the word of Bahasham, Yahawashi, what they sacrifice, man. But at the end of the day, man, it's worth it. You ain't got no choice, man. This world is designed to be 100% contrary to the laws that Bahasham, Yahawashi set up, man. First and foremost with these Edomites, man.
I mean, they're gonna be against you, like the brother's saying.
And like the brother brought out in Salakia, but like the brother brought out in Jeremiah 10 and 20, man. The Most High ain't dealing with us like that, man. That's why we have to come to Esau in one of all things, man. Because the Most High used to bless us, man.
No, I'm saying we're not gonna stay upon.
We're not gonna stay. We're not gonna stay up under him, man.
We trust in the Most High now. So the Most High is dealing with the remnant. He's not dealing with 2/3 of Israel.
Yes, exactly.
So if you're staying in the way of the heathen,
he's not dealing with you.
He's not dealing with you, man.
That's the way of death.
And what proves the Most High is dealing with us, man, because we have the Holy Spirit to go in and break down these scriptures and understand what's written. That's how we know the Most High is dealing with us, man. You see, we can't confess the things that we confess if the Most High wasn't dealing with us, man. That's why 2/3 can't do it.
Right.
You see?
Because all of Israel suffers, but only a certain amount suffer in the flesh, man. Because what does it mean to suffer in the flesh? You have to cease from sin to suffer in the flesh, man. You got to start seeking them laws, man. Then you understand what that suffering is about, man.
Right. The not eating of abominable foods, man.
You know what I mean? Two-thirds will suffer, man, but y'all don't get the message behind the suffering, man.
It's walking in righteousness in this wicked world. That's what causes the suffering, because we're walking in a way contrary to this world, and they see that, and they think we're weird. They think something wrong with us, but in actuality, it's everybody else who is in this world. They fucked up.
Right.
We're not the fucked up because we're following our power as we're commanded to do, and since we do that, we suffer because the world hates the Heavenly Father, man.
Yeah, it's too easy to cope with drugs and alcohol and all that bullshit. It's a lot harder to cope using Bahasham, Yahawashi, man, because he gonna try you, man. He gonna show you the worst parts about yourself to make him better, man.
Damn.
Because it's high time, man. It's high time to arise from slumber, man. We gotta arise and depart, man. This is not our rest, man.
I got some more.
Jake don't want to do nothing but dwell in the tents and be comfortable, man. But that's not what this life is about, man.
This is going on to Isaiah 10 and 21. The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power, and that's what we're doing.
It's about a remnant, man, because the Most High didn't want everybody to wake up, man.
God.
We are already the backsliding children, man. We were already the saddest children, man. At one point, we all went off and got discontinued from the heritage, man. But like the elder brother always brings out, man. There's always been the righteous few, man, and that wicked majority, man. And the righteous few's mission is to spit out the message, man. Whether you like it or not, man. Whether you hear or forbear, man. We gotta preach this message, man.
Verse 22, for though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. For and that consumption decreed is talking about the destruction of 2/3 of Israel. It's going to be in righteousness because the Most High ordained for that to happen, man. Everything that's happening is happening in righteousness, man. And 2/3 of Israel being put to death by the Most High, that's a righteous thing to happen, man.
And on top of it, they still get the kingdom, as we always bring out, man. Yeah, you got to taste death, but as an Israelite, you still get the kingdom. So it is, man.
I got it set for you.
Con, go ahead, Doc.
This is Zechariah 13 and 8, and it reads, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahawah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but a third shall be left therein. And I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and it will and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahawah is my Yahawah.
Go ahead and break it down.
Con, just basically saying, like the brother was reading on, that that the 2/3, the wicked 2/3 of Israel, man, they're gonna be cut off from the Lord in that day. All right, when that day comes, and they're calling on the name of Cesare Borgia, or they're calling on Buddha, or Hishna, or whoever,
false idols,
right?
Man. That shit gonna get you destroyed.
It's gonna get you destroyed. You know that the Most High is gonna not be with you in that day. But the little ones, the 1/3 that are gonna be carried through the fire, that remnant, the righteous 1/3 and the 144, they're gonna be passed through that day, man. All right, they're gonna pass through that day peaceably. All right,
I got one for you. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. And that's what 2/3 think, man. 2/3 thinks that America's gonna go on forever, man. 2/3 thinks this shit gonna just stay the way it is forever. They just gonna stay here in Babylon. They gonna just work their bullshit 9 to 5 and just, you know what I'm saying, just fuck around for the rest of the time, man. No, man. This shit is about to come to an end. The Most High is about to put a stop to all this bullshit that's going on, man. He's about to give his remnant. You see, it started with Yahawashi, the kingdom of heaven, man. You see? And that's what we fight for. Fuck this place, man.
And Salaki, if I may add to what the brother said.
Just sit here and say this shit.
Hey, Salaki, if I may add to what the brother said, on top of that, man, Jake is comfortable with that, man. Jake is comfortable with a 9 to 5 and a 1-bedroom getting paid pennies, man. That's not a rulership mentality, man. Hey, because the scripture, man, is for everything, man. Body, mind, and soul in the universe, man. Hey, you have to have a rulership mentality lasting this thing, man. You can't just accept defeat like that, man. Because if you don't got a rulership mentality, you accepting defeat, man. And Yahawah's not allowing that, man.
2/3 got that short vision, man.
Yeah.
The men of the Lord, we got that long vision, man. We invested for the future, man. We out here putting this work, making our bodies a living sacrifice because we know what happens if we continue to endure to the end. We inherit all things. If we suffer with Yahawashi, we inherit everything that He inherits, and that's the long game, man.
Right.
2/3 of Israel, they playing the short game. 2/3 of Israel on it right now.
Right.
Fuck this place, man. This place is defiled, man.
Right.
This place is fucking defiled. We want the undefiled kingdom where,
Like you just had them damn devils walk past us.
yeah, we
and
can't
scream
Edomites,
out,
man.
Hail Satan. You
We
know what I'm
can't
saying?
Edomites.
Why would you? How can you uphold the kingdom of righteousness when you got shit like that?
Yup. We
Why
can't
would
Edomites,
you be
man.
here?
You know, and that shows the Most High. You don't value your soul, man. You willing to take a few pennies, man. Turn on brothers or just ignore the truth, man. So why does the Most High have to show the 2/3 mercy anyway, man?
He's not.
He don't have to, man.
Well,
He don't have to. It's
in all
not written, man.
actuality- In actuality, that is mercy. Because if it was left up to 2/3, they're in the fucked up state right now, man.
You want to die at that. In the 2/3, like the brother said, in the 2/3 mentality, you want to die, man. You want your oppressor to rule forever and ever, man. Because you want to stay comfortable, man.
Because 2/3 of Israel, man, they don't understand that they sick. They don't understand that they mentally fucked up.
That they need the mediator.
You see?
Hey,
That's fact.
what stopped happening, man, is they stopped talking about Stockholm Syndrome, man. Because they don't want to address the fact that a lot of Jake in America has Stockholm Syndrome, man. They love their oppressor, man. No other nation love their oppressor. They will fight these Edomites to the death. And I'm not telling Jake to do that, but I'm just saying we are the only nation that has this much love for their goddamn oppressor. Does Ishmael don't even got shoes half the time, but he's willing to fight, man.
I got you right here. Bring out these scriptures, man. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 5. Nope. Isaiah, nope. Isaiah 1 and 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi have spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger, and they are gone away backward. And that's 2/3 in a nutshell, man. The Most High is breaking it down about you Israelites, man. You see? You have forsaken the Most High, man. So you want to stay in that dumbed down state, man. You want to stay in that oppressed state, man. You see? You don't want to come up out of it. We got the healing for you, we got the ointment for you, and you don't want to hear it, man. You see?
Exactly, man. And what a lot of you sideline cheerleaders, man, don't realize, man, is that a lot of these missiles are meant for Israelites too, man. And the Most High ain't just going to point him at Esau, man.
Exactly.
We are in this captivity, and the Edomites are brought up because of Jake, man. So, some of them is pointed at you motherfuckers too, man. Because you don't even want to try. You don't even want to get out your bed and go preach, man. Go teach, man. Go learn. You don't want to give up eating pork, man. You don't want to give up the blunts, man. You don't want to give up the E-pills and the mollies, man. You don't want to give up these chicken head hoes fucking all these niggas at these clubs, man. Expecting the Most High to come and save you, man.
Got some more. On that, Verse 5. Why should you be stricken anymore? Why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. And that's 2/3, man. Go ahead. You got it.
Hey, it says, why should you be stricken anymore? The Most High is done whipping Jake's ass, man. How many captivities do we got to go through, man? That's what the fuck that mean, man. How many captivities, man? How many ass whoopings before you give up on that motherfucker, man?
From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and petrifying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. And what's the ointment, man? The ointment is truth. The ointment is the word of Yahawashi, and y'all don't want to hear it, man. You want to continue to stay broke down and destroyed, man. You see? You want to continue to stay broke down and destroyed. You don't want the healing, man. You want to ask why? Why are people in this condition? Why are we going through the things that we go through? Why can't we never seem to get over or overcome our enemies, man? Or overcome these
predicament, man.
These obstacles that's in our way. It's because you refuse to take heed to the word of Yahawashi, man.
That's right.
And we're giving you the answers directly from the Most High, and you don't want to hear it, man. So you're gonna stay in that destroyed state with all those petrifying sores on you, your head fucked up, and the Most High just gonna bring that fire, and that's gonna be the mercy, man. That's gonna be the mercy, man. When the Most High rains that thermonuclear fire on you, that's the mercy kill, man. Because if it was left up to you, Jake, you would stay in this dumbed down condition forever, man. You would stay up under these damn crackers forever, man. You see? If it wasn't for the Most High's prophecies coming to pass, you Israelites would stay up under these goddamn devils forever, man. And be happy with it.
And that's what the verse just said,
We'd
man.
be happy with it.
As long as they had fat booty bitch, a blunt,
I got
a PlayStation controller.
That's a spirit. That's a spirit, because it's going to...
Yes, Jake would be cool, bro.
Verse 7, your country...
You already know, man.
Isaiah 1:7, your country is desolate, your cities are burnt with fire, your land strangers devour it in your presence. That's what's going on right now, man. We're living in this prophecy right now.
Exactly.
And it shall be desolate as overthrown by strangers, and we have strangers dwelling in our land now. And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in the vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. Except Yahawah Yahawashi of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant. We should have been in Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah, completely destroyed, man. Desolate. Nothing, no Israelite ever, man. If it wasn't for the remnant, there would be no Israel, man. You see? If it wasn't for the 7,000 men that would not bow the knee to Baal, there would be no Israelites, man. If it was nothing to you fucking 2/3 niggas, man.
And that's mercy, man. That's the Most High keeping his word, man. You know?
You got something else, bro?
Yeah, can you give me Psalms 149 and start at 5? You know? Hey, because, you know, we hope to be those elect men, man. You know? That's the only hope that Jake has, man. I remember the apostles when I first learned this thing, man. He said the answers is right here, man. And he held up his scriptures, man. The answers is right fucking here, man. All your problems, all your woes is right here, man. And then you got to man up and suffer through that shit, man.
Ooh, I'm sorry, 4.
Go ahead, Doc.
Shit. I'm gonna have to read the whole thing.
Hey, I wanted you to read all the way down, huh?
Psalms 149.
This is what we holding on to, man.
Psalms 149 and 1. Praise ye Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. Sing unto Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi a new song. This truth, man. The true understanding of the scriptures, man. You see? And his praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel or harp. For Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi take a pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. And who are the people of the Most High, man? The Israelites,
man.
You see?
Salaki, 1 second before you start. Hey, he says he takes pleasure, man, even though we turned our back, man. Hey, we blame Esau a lot, man, but it's mostly our fucking fault, man.
Esau just doing his job, man.
Doing his fucking job to a T, man.
It's his job to be the wicked, and it's our job to be the righteous.
That's why them examine thyself videos is important, man. Because Esau does his fucking job to a T, man.
You look at the 2/3, man. Because they follow in the way of Esau. Because Jake is the founder of all things, man. Jake make everything cool.
Yep.
All right. So when Jacob was following after Esau, man, you got Jake being more wicked. You know, look when you see.
He making Esau wickedness look
right,
cool, man.
You know what I'm saying? Making Esau's wickedness look cool. Cause you'll meet one of them homo Jake niggas, and he'll be more wicked than a regular Edomite.
That nigga, man.
Yeah. Hey, no matter how many cops shoot at Jake, man, it's never gonna top the number of Jake shooting at fucking Jake, man. You make that shit cool, man. You can make a song about it and become a platinum fucking rapper, man.
Yep.
But you want to cry when the fucking Edomite walks up in your house for no reason and blam you, huh? You want to continue Psalm 149?
I got it, bro. This is Psalms 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
This is what this is what the hopeful elect hoping for, man. This is what the elect gonna get, man.
Verse 7, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Hey, Salaki, real quick, it said vengeance upon the people, man, and not just you heathens, man. The elect gonna get down on these fucking 2/3 Israelites too, man. Just like the elder said, man. You gotta put shit in perspective when you in this truth, man. And it's a lot of you guys' fault, man.
I had a precept for that.
Go ahead,
Find out more words, bro. So Isaiah 24.
And then that's all I have for my list.
Right.
If you want somebody else want to hop on. I just want to get the spirit flowing.
Oh, you good, bro?
This is Isaiah 24 and 21. And it shall come to pass. Hold on. Isaiah 24 and 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. Talking about you elites, man. Beginning with the elite of you Edomites, man. Beginning with you fucking Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, you DuPonts, you Gettys, you Oppenheimers, man.
The Warburgs, all y'all, man.
All you motherfuckers, man. You see? So Isaiah 24 and 21, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahawah, bahasham,